Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Panthers coming in at 7-5, going up against the Vikings, who come in at 7-5.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go. The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. First update now from Cincinnati, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now Bradford on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Now Bradford over the middle here to Rudolph. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Bradford. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Bradford now to throw on 1st down. The left side caught by Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's Bradford. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
A swing pass caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarius Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From the 50, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding.
Here's Andy Lee now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? Artis Payne. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll run again here with Artis Payne. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cameron Artis Payne, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it. They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Brock Osweiler, a couple of touchdown passes thus far. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Running for it, here's Cook. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
Now in a pretty difficult situation as this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone. 2nd and 5. 2nd down, Bradford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Sort of a prototypical Sam Bradford drive here, isn't it? Just kind of short passes, gets another 1st down there.
It goes all the way back to college. When he was coming out, the number one thing everyone talked about was his accuracy. How well he placed the football, and each and every throw on the money. Set an NFL record 2016 for completion percentage over a season.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Off the play fake to Cook, here's Bradford. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only a yard there, now it's 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. Elsewhere, a fourth-quarter score now from Tampa, and the Lions adding more points to their total, extending that lead. Theo Riddick, 101 in the rushing department, so he has topped the century mark. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 2nd down, Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. You got the slim lead late. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A Carolina first, Newton to Benjamin. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ben Gideon in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. The drive of the game forthcoming. This offense, a field goal does them no good. They need to get in the end zone. The good news, they have all 3 timeouts left. Let's see how this plays out. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Bradford. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And now a first down following that long gain. Bradford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Now Bradford. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Vikings coming in at 7-6, going up against the Bengals, who come in at 9-4. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, a first scoring update now from Carolina. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. Bridgewater on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 7 catches, 102 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong. Takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Here's Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vincent Way. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
As aggressive as Cincinnati is on defense, I was surprised that they only had 33 sacks last season.
Yeah, bottom half of the NFL.
I think that helped contribute to them not making the playoffs. Remember, they had a nice little run going.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Meanwhile, a second quarter score from Carolina. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Again, here's Bernard. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends his. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. And now to the air, Dalton. And over the middle, it's LaFell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second down, Dalton. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a third and goal here. Here's Dalton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And Bullock will put this one through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they get the field. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Here's Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Third and long for Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching. The second quarter score from Carolina. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. Handoff comes to Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A give. This is Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Forbath will put this one through, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Let's go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball.
Fourth quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Aaron Rodgers hovering around 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdown throws as well. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix them.
Fourth quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down by 3, going for the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. And Charles, I I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Vikings, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.